Hi, I just wanted to pop in and do a quick check-in with everyone, see how everyone is doing. I know that there are people who watch my videos that are in so many different stages of their journey. There are people who are getting ready to make that call. You are still not sure. You're on the fence about making that call to get all of this started. I know it is such a scary step. So just write down all the pros and cons. What are the pros of waiting? What are the cons of waiting? What are the pros of going through it? What are the cons of not going through it? And just weigh those lists. It's very, very important to make that call. But I know it's so intimidating. The fear of the unknown is really, really rough, and it gives you anxiety. You get that anxiety that just kind of holds your heart tight and puts a little pit in your stomach, and you're so afraid of starting your journey. Will your dentures fit? How bad is it going to hurt when you have extractions? I'm not going to have dentures for 6 months to a year. What is that going to be like? Oh my gosh, everybody's going to know that I had denture work done. And I know that all of that is really, really intimidating. But remember, getting all of that bad out of your mouth is really the biggest step here. Taking your health in your hands and getting that under control, and then going through that next step. Being unhealthy is not a good thing. So just take a deep breath and just kind of weigh your options, do the pros and cons, and just remember, you're not alone. So many people have been exactly where you are. They have felt exactly like you feel, and you're not alone in that. You're not the only person who's ever felt that kind of hesitation or anxiety about making that phone call. If you have made that phone call, you have that appointment scheduled, but you're not sure, you're thinking about canceling that appointment, please don't cancel that appointment. Just push through it. You got this. It's a little scary. I know you're just kind of overthinking things right now, and because we do that, we overthink. We think of all the things that could go wrong. You got this. Take a deep breath. See back to that first part that I was talking about. If you have to write down the pros and cons, remind yourself why you're doing this. If you've had your extractions and you have no teeth, or you have had your extractions and you have immediate dentures, and if you're struggling, remember, you're not alone. Everybody who has been where you are has struggled. They have felt that pain. A lot of people have had bruising, so if you have bruising, you are not alone there. A lot of people get really intense bruising. They look like they have been through a fight with Mike Tyson and lost, and it can be brutal. So if you're going through all of that, you're not alone. Other people have been where you are, and you are not you're not alone. You have people who've been there, people who are going through it right now. If you have healed to an extent, you're starting to eat, but you're just struggling with eating things, remember, if you have to take your dentures out and give your gums a break, that's normal. Everybody has been there. Everyone has to do that from time to time, because your gums are really tender. They have these prosthetics on them, and they're tender, and it can be painful. So if you're taking them out every now and again, don't feel like you are failing. You are pushing through. You are doing your best. You are doing it. You're doing what you need to do. If you have to eat every once in a while without your dentures in, don't feel bad. Don't feel like you are giving up. Put them in later. Put them in tomorrow. Push through that again, and do it until you can. If you have to take them out, then you have to take them out. Don't overextend yourself. Don't do more than you can. You don't want to overwhelm yourself. If you are finally able to eat with your dentures in, that's great. You've pushed through that. But remember, every single step that you are on in this journey, you're not alone. There are people who have been there, who are currently going through it, and who will go through it. So, you're not alone. We've all been there. We've all done that. We all have the t-shirt, and it's overwhelming. But that's why so many of us do the videos that we do, why there are denture support groups. They're there because it's so important for people to know that they're not alone. So if you are doing this and you're on this journey, you are doing great. You need to remember to high five yourself, pat yourself on the back, because you are doing a really big thing and you are doing great. And I just wanted to pop in and give that message to everyone and remind you that you are doing great. High five, pat yourself on the back. You're doing great. I'll talk to you later. Bye.